Good morning, Sam. It is Monday, September 19th, 2022.
Why are you making a video?
So yes, Sam, I spent this weekend in the woods with my brother. You know, I used to go camping when I was a kid, and I always kind of hated it. I didn't like being outside, I didn't like being wet, I didn't like that everything was dirty always. But as I've gotten older and as I've started to learn to appreciate my childhood with a little bit of perspective, I realized that camping is kind of awesome. And it's way more awesome when you don't even have to have a tent. You see, I bought this truck at the beginning of the summer, and I bought it for a number of reasons. And one of them was that I wanted to be able to travel and sort of have a little tiny home that I would be able to just drive with me. I know that sounds crazy, but I've always had this dream of like outfitting a vehicle that I owned with like a tiny little bed and a dresser, and I haven't reached that point yet, but I'm getting closer, and sleeping in the back of my 2006 Dodge Dakota was the closest I've gotten so far. It was delightful, spending a couple of days in the woods, hiking, walking around, cooking over a fire, just existing. It was excellent. And it was relaxing in a way that very few things these days are relaxing.
Alright, got one. Thank you.
And it's cool to see people grow up. And my brother in particular is one who, growing up, he's becoming a person who is very different than the child that I remember. He's gonna be 16 in a couple of weeks, and the person he is now is so different than the person he was 4 or 5 years ago, the one that I remember the last time I was living at home full time.
This is awesome. You like got that, right?
And in a way, it means that I get to meet someone new, and I get to become friends with someone who I've had a relationship with my entire life, but maybe not really known that well. And I think that as I get older, I'm starting to understand and have a greater appreciation for what camping can bring. I'm still not totally here for it. I'm one that loves hygiene and hot showers and cooking in kitchens and not over fires, but I can appreciate it for a night. And having that space away from all of the noise and the lights and just hearing the cicadas and the crackling fire and playing guitars is plenty for me for now. I've talked a lot on this channel this summer about stress, and I'm finally starting to grip it, and I'm finally starting to manage it in a way that I think is going to be successful. And maybe going out in the woods every couple of months, just for a night, is part of that process. Sam, I'll see you on Thursday.
Look at this here. I'm pretty sure there's one fungi and then it like grew another fungi. That's just like...
I think you might be right.